Good evening and welcome to the 2011-2012 Odyssey Banquet. My name is Molly Sherman, and this year I was the senior copy editor for the Odyssey News magazine. For tonight's banquet, I have compiled a video of this year's staff. I hope you all enjoy it, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. The Odyssey News magazine staff is made up of a unique group of students, all of whom have something special to contribute to the staff. This year, I asked some of the staff members to speak to some of their experiences on staff.
Who gives a fuck about an Oxford comma? I've seen those English dramas too. Their crew.
I was a little nervous, because it was my first time meeting Mr. Ragsdale, and, first time you meet Mr. Ragsdale, it's kind of a scary experience. But, just after that first day and going to the summer workshop, I learned so much from this class, and, being a part of it for 3 years is, a big thing for me. Even as PR manager, getting to do my job, it's really fun.
Well, I think it's been really beneficial. It's definitely taught me a lot of time management skills and about meeting deadlines, and that's been very helpful. But yeah, I've learned a lot, I think.
I think that a lot of what we do in school and what we've done in school is not real. It wasn't something that made you feel like you had a sense of accomplishment. As numbers and achieving a score, and achieving a score better than the person next to you, and you're motivated by things like class rank and GPA, and it just felt shallow and not heartfelt to me. And the Odyssey became something that was real. It was about connecting with people and telling stories and understanding what Clark Central is.
What has it been like being a freshman on staff?
It's been a little weird. I don't know. I guess me and Aaron, who are the younger people, are treated a tad bit differently because we are freshmen. But it has been too weird. It doesn't faze me.
Do the seniors kind of freak you out a little bit sometimes? No? Although students are often hard at work in room 114, I honestly think Robert has some right to be a little freaked out of those seniors that he spoke of in his interview.
Me and Chloe, I feel like we're both so invested, and I want them to feel that same thing and to feel that same drive. And
I love Odyssey, and it's meant so much to me in high school. I was kind of, I've always been a weird kid, kind of like a kid where, I joke around a lot and stuff. And Odyssey was just a perfect place for me. It's been my favorite activity in high school, and it's just meant the world to me.
As people, they're proud of the Odyssey. They're like, this is something that our school does. I want it to continue to be that, and I want it to continue to be something that people, when they talk about their school, they talk about, oh, this is the school that produces the Odyssey, this great paper that is interesting, and it tells the students what they need to know, and it writes stories that are interesting, and it has cool layouts, and it has great writing.
Cut the legs off of our pants, threw our shoes into the ocean. Sit back and wait through the daylight. Sit back and wait through the daylight. Slip and slide on subway grades. These shoes are poor man's ice skates. Fall through like change in the daylight. Fall through like change in the daylight.
So basically, they really brought me in and treated me like I was family, and I really love and everybody on staff. This year's been really crazy for me, and they really helped me get through it, and I love them all with all my heart.
Overall, I think the atmosphere in the room is generally speaking a lot more positive than it has been in the last few years. I think that we had it's a really cool group of kids. It's the smallest staff I've ever had, and I think that level of intimacy between such a small group really yielded a great deal of fellowship, and I think the people on this year's staff genuinely like each other. So all those things combined led to a really fun, cool year. I think the kids had a great time.
Really, like, one of the biggest things that I've gained from Odyssey is just like a sense of self-confidence, and more than that, just like self-assurance, which is something that is really invaluable, especially at like a time in our lives when we're all like trying to figure out who we are. But besides that, I mean, writing's always been something that's really close to me, and I've loved doing that and covering things that are important.
For me, Odyssey was incredible. I didn't expect it to be what it was. I thought it was just going to be another class I was going to try for a semester. And then I was asked if I was coming back, and I was like, no, why would I come back? Like, I put in a lot of work, this is stupid. But I don't know, as my first semester went on, I began to love it, and then here I am 2 years later, now as the editor-in-chief. And as I'm leaving, I've been looking back, and people have asked me a lot about what the experience has been. And I don't really have any words for it yet. I don't think I will for a long time. It's been life-changing in a lot of ways. I've learned a lot of things, some specific to Odyssey, some that'll be helpful for the rest of life. But I've hoped that in my last year I've been able to teach that to other people. That's what has been my biggest goal.
Hashtag.
We're not at SIPA anymore, but we are at Clark Central for one of the last times, really.
Our last awkward video together, sadly.
So I guess
Probably not.
yeah,
that's true,
there'll
actually.
be more to come. But we just
Wanted to say goodbye to everyone.
we love you guys.
We love you a lot.
Thank you so much for a great year.